streaming. Make sure I'm alive. Maybe. Hello. Good morning, YouTube, and good morning, TikTok. You are watching live with LWL Lindsay with Love. Today is Friday, January 31st, 2025. Holy cow, time is flying by. Welcome to the show. I am here to help raise the frequency of the planet, and I do that by helping empower you, remind you how powerful you are from a very natural and energetic perspective. I will help you delete all of your limiting beliefs. I will help you reprogram your subconscious mind, and I will take you from surviving to thriving. So welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. I'm not going to let you down, but you've got to do some of the work yourself too. Janie's in the house, Emmy's in the house, Court's in the house, Chrissy, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new here, say hello. Say hello. Throw some likes my way. It really does help TikTok let me know, let my viewers know, my followers know that I'm live. 27,000, almost 28,000 followers, you guys. Life is good. I can't believe my audience is just growing the way it is. This is so exciting, and I'm very excited. Hello, Dawn. Thank you for being brave and saying hello. Court's back in the house. Hey, Court. I feel very excited because what's happening when people view my content is they are starting to reprogram their brains, and they're starting to raise their frequency, right? I put out lots of powerful information so you understand who you are at an energetic level. I have this gift of speaking energy, and I share it with the world. So super excited to see my content growing constantly, and super blessed to have all of you here. Carly's in the house. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat, Carly. Dawn, thank you for all the likes. I appreciate you. Okay, so yesterday we were talking, and Wednesday we were talking about the Arcturian Council. Now, this is a group of ninth density beings channeled through Daniel Scranton, relayed on Brian Scott's YouTube channel, and I listened to his information, and I said, okay, I'd like to share this with my viewership as well, with my viewers, my audience, and I'd like to always add my Lindsay flair, as I do. Because we all have access to this knowledge, but it's like, what are you going to do with the knowledge, and how are you interpreting it to make your life better, right? So that's kind of the point of the show every single time, is for me to help you make your life better in some way. So I hope that that's what's happening for you. So what's happening for me. All right. So let's see. I don't really have anything wild and crazy to tell you lately. I've been getting, I will be posting my week 4 kind of spiritual awakening round 2 vlog series on my YouTube channel at I'm Lindsay with Love. So if you want to follow along with me, I am deepening my spiritual journey right now. I absolutely know that February is going to be a big month for me. Why? Because we have multiple planets in Pisces. We have a new moon in Pisces. We have the North Node in Pisces, and I'm a Pisces sun. So it's going to be big and bold and exciting. I think February is going to be a very big month for the collective. I think a lot of people will wake up in February, which is exciting. I can't wait to be here for that and for them, if that's the case, and they choose me as kind of their spiritual guide of sorts, I guess, if that's what you want to call me. Joanne is in the house. Thank you for the follow, Joanne. Welcome to the chat. And other than that, nothing too crazy. I've had a lot of synchronicities this week that I will be talking about in that vlog series, and I will be showing my setup for my desk because one of the ladies inside the Cosmic Collective is very interested in my day-to-day workflow and kind of what that looks like, so I'll show that. And good morning, Sarah on YouTube. Hello and welcome to the chat. And what else? All of my angel numbers are back from the beginning of my spiritual journey, so I'm going to share with you. I don't know if I'll share with you my numbers because I think that's quite private and personal, but there is quite a theme to them, and I will share that theme with you in that vlog series. So lots to come there. Lots of silly synchronicities. Like the other day I told my partner that people are walking around the world very willy-nilly, like they're wandering aimlessly. It's just like willy-nilly. They're just like, doo-doo, you know, right? And then the other day my partner said to me, he was like, yeah, well, it's not just like some oh, I just spilled my coffee everywhere. Did you guys see that on camera? I guess I'm cleaning my desk before I start this vlog series. I don't have a tissue here. Oh boy. Can you guys, well, I don't really want to get up either. Okay, it's just going to stay there. It's fine. Then my partner the other day was like, yeah, I didn't do it willy-nilly, whatever, right? So I was like, are you turning into me? Because you just said willy-nilly and you never say willy-nilly, but it's something I say because I try not to swear because I think it's low vibrational to be always swearing. Those are negative words. This is a Los Angeles Starbucks mug. I don't support Starbucks. I've gone to Starbucks, I think, twice in the past, like, I don't know, 5 years. But I don't throw the mugs away because they're still helpful. Bex is in the house. I have coffee all over my hands now. That's okay. VIP. Hey, Bex, welcome to the chat. So then I'm reading a book, a very powerful book, a book that is going to help me create a course that is going to help you delete your limiting beliefs for good. I cannot wait to launch it. And I'm like moving forward every day on it, but it's like I'm just itching to get it out there to the world. But I'm also taking my time because I don't do rushed work. I understand how energy works and I'm always in divine timing anyway. But in the book I'm reading, the guy says willy-nilly, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what a beautiful synchronicity. So every day you are experiencing conversations from God, Source, Universe, Creator to you. You're receiving messages from your guides and your angels, and it's up to you to decide if you're going to pay attention, and if you do pay attention, to actually know what they mean, right? And that is what energy talk is all about. Priestess Potions, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the gift. Good morning, VIP Deborah. Welcome to the chat. Joanne, thank you for the gift. You can get a napkin. Well, Joanne, I was going to get a napkin, except for I'm actually multitasking. I have a castor oil like heating pack on my stomach every morning when I'm live. I put some castor oil, and then I put a little wrap, and then I put a heat pack, and I wrap myself up in it. It's very incognito, so to get up would be to take all that apart. So I just use my hands and just let it rub into my hands like lotion. And now they smell like coffee, but that's okay. That's okay. No big deal. We cannot cry over a drop of spilled coffee. If we did, oh my gosh, we gotta fix the root chakra. That would be not good. Okay, so let's get on with the conversation. If you're interested, once again, in following my vlog series, I am deepening my spiritual journey. I don't want you to be disappointed. It is me in my everyday life sharing with you what I do to prepare my body for my spiritual deepening, to prepare my mind. It's not going to be some super profound thing. It is very like day in the life. Hang out with me and understand what's happening behind the scenes. No wonder you don't want to get up. Yeah, I didn't want to get up because I'm like, oh, I would have to take all this off. And, you know, I mean, I'm clothed under here, but still, I just like, this is my vibe. So I want to keep with it. So check that out. I'm going deeper into my journey. If you just awakened or you've been awake, then if you hang out with me, you're going to go deeper too, because we're energetically connected. And by the way, we're all energetically connected, right? That's pretty obvious at this point. But how strong are you energetically connected to certain people, right? There's a reason that they say you turn out like the top 5 people you spend your most time with, because you're so energetically intertwined, right? Makes sense. VIP Erin is in the house. Thank you for all the likes, you guys. I really appreciate it. Lala, good morning. Welcome to the chat. Lala, thank you for the nice comments on my YouTube videos. I really appreciate you being over there and commenting. Kyle, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Priestess Potions, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. I love Day in the Life of content. Well, awesome. I think you might like it then. It's a weekly vlog series that I'm doing while I deepen my journey. All right, so many new people in the chat. Good morning, good afternoon, Anna. Good morning. I'm in the morning, but you're in the afternoon, so good afternoon. Okay, so yesterday we kind of left off with, they were talking about future timelines for humanity, and they said that they all already exist because negativity creates the timeline. So when we experience something we don't like, what happens? The second that you experience something you don't like, you're like, I don't like this. You know you don't like it, right? And when you don't like it, you shoot out a desire to the universe. This is very Abraham Hicks energy. You shoot a desire out to the universe to change it to something you do like, something better, right? And so they're saying that every timeline that the human collective, that you individually desire, as well as the collective desires, is already created. It is a matter of you shifting onto it energetically, okay? And how do you do that? Well, I'll give you, in the book I'm reading, I suppose I can say exactly how you do that. In the book that I'm reading, the person proves that happiness creates the external reality. Not, I'm gonna get this purse and this car and this house and then I will be happy. And so you've really got to find a way to become super happy with your life. Now, how do you do that if you're in a place where seemingly it's very hard to become happy? Well, you heal your energetic system. And how do you do that? You heal each chakra at a time, starting with the root, going up to the crown. And if you're interested in that, I have a course called the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course, where I teach you how to do just that. It's not some secret knowledge, by the way. The course is a program that's going to help you stay consistent. So if you're struggling with consistency, you need a program to keep you on track. That's what the program does, okay? Jason's Journey, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Oh, sorry, not thank you for the follow, but welcome to the chat. Maybe you followed. Yes, you did follow. Thank you for the follow. I'm just checking in on my viewers here. VIP Erin's in the house. Good morning, VIP Erin. VIP Erin, today is the day you get to see the desk, Lindsay's desk. Let's see if you're excited about it. Okay, so they go on to say that enough people are already doing this. By the way, if you're listening to this information, it's because you're likely already doing it. You might consider yourself a light worker, an energy healer, somebody that's here to raise the frequency, a light holder, a generational healer for your family. Like, you might consider yourself one of those things, right? And or doing energy work in some sort. And the Arcturian Council, who's been watching over us, cheering us on as human spiritual beings on this 3D, 4D, 5D energetic kind of grid that we're hanging out on, they say that enough people are already doing this. So there's enough leaders and influencers already. I consider myself one because I come live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and talk about this every single morning. Well, Monday through Friday anyway. So I would consider myself at least an influencer, perhaps someday a leader in this energy information, right? And so what are you doing? Are you doing your part to really showcase and help? Now, it doesn't mean that you have to scream it from the mountaintops. You could just stand as the calm, foundational, grounded energy amidst the chaos. And just by doing that, you're doing a huge service to the people that are around you that are experiencing the chaos, right? So there's many ways that you could go about doing this. It doesn't have to be that you're broadcasting it on YouTube or TikTok, right? Lala says, light worker and energy healer for my family. Yep, a lot of people. Can you repeat that? The what council? Joanne, the Arcturian Council, a group of 9th density beings. So we are on 3D. Most people that are asleep are on 3D, right? They're still straight sleeping, watching the news every day, even though the same 50 people tell them the same words and the same sentence structure, which is very strange. If somebody tells you the exact same thing another person told you, you should assume that that person stole the information from somebody else or they've collaborated and copied each other. You should assume that, because you live in your reality and somebody else lives in theirs, and there's no way two people could say the exact same thing at the exact same time with their perspectives. It just could not happen. So I see, like, maybe I'm the only one, but if I see somebody on the internet that has clearly taken somebody else's verbatim words, this happened to me once, verbatim words because the video went viral and then they put it on their TikTok, I block that person instantly. Because I'm like, okay, that's like your very ego looking for clout in the viral video. There is no way that that could happen. Simultaneously, I don't think. Because we are energetically connected, you could have people on very opposite ends of the earth inventing the same thing at the same time. But I don't think the exact same sentence structure on the exact same day, on the exact same, on 10 different channels. It just doesn't make sense, right? People are copying each other. The desk where the magic happens, Bex says, yep, where it happens, I suppose. This is just where the work gets done. I think the magic happens when I'm getting my steps in and when I'm meditating and all those other things. But yes, this is part of the magic. VIP Deborah says, I used to question where I'm at when you told me in a dream I was on 6D. Huh? VIP Deborah? I used to question where I'm at. Then you told me in a dream I was on 6D. D, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Did I tell you that? Oh, I told you, I came to you in your dream. Oh, wow, super powerful. I remember that. You told me that. I came to you in a dream. That's super cool. I like that. Okay, so the Arcturian Council says, this is kind of where we ended yesterday. They said, put yourself on a timeline and invite as many people as you can to join you. So how do you do this? Because a lot of people are asleep. They don't want to hear you. They think you're woo. They think you're crazy. They think you should probably go to an institution. So rather than telling them, what do? You do it. You show them. You inspire them through your actions. You walk your talk, right? And you start to manifest the crap out of your life. And all of a sudden they're like, well, how did you do that? And I'm like, well, you don't say, well, I've been trying to tell you, because that would just be a little bit annoying. You say, well, this is exactly what I did. Do you want me to help you? Right? Allow people to make their choices for themselves. Your job is not to wake people up. Your job is to be there. If you are awake, your job is to be there for the people that do wake up and come to you and share what they've discovered, right? And to be a supportive ear and an encouraging ear, and then you can collaborate together. And you can start to do energy work together like we do inside the Cosmic Collective or inside of the Manifesting Club. Tia's House of Styles, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. VIP Deborah says, yes. Okay, got it. I was like, wait, what? This is what I've been struggling with, Tia's House of Styles. If you guys need help, if you need a supportive spiritual community and like-minded friends, join the Cosmic Collective. Immediately when you join, you get access to multiple months of spiritual lessons. You get access immediately when you join to a Discord where we're all connected on a daily basis. You get access to 2 monthly spiritual Q&As with me, a monthly group energy healing with me, and replays to those group energy healings as well. And some of the spiritual Q&As. You will get replays to some of them. We did change up the format recently, so it's less, it's better. And you get discounts to all my services when you join, along with a library of resources. If you need help. The journey can be lonely, and I'm reading a book around loneliness as well. I'm doing a lot of studying for this course I'm creating, and they said that people that are lonely truly do change their genetic makeup and ultimately cause themselves illness. So if you are lonely on your journey, find like-minded friends, and Inside the Collective is where you'll find it. Jason's Journey says, don't have a bank account yet to join your subscription. Well, Jason, I love the word yet because that means it's on its way to you, right? Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Kelly, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate it. You guys are back in action. You know, I think it's quite interesting because February is going to be a big month again, as astrology from an astrological perspective. And February 23rd is the day we should all be waiting for because Mars finally goes direct again. Finally. If you guys have been feeling sluggish for the last month or so, it's because we've been going through serious Mars retrograde through Leo and Cancer. And Mars doesn't even like to be in Cancer when it's forward, direct. So imagine Mars retrograde in Cancer. We're all just like, oh, right? I could see it on my TikToks. I could see it on the people, on the likes, on the interaction. And now it's like people are coming back to life. And it feels very good. I love that. I love that. For all of us, by the way. So become the happiest version of yourself. Heal yourself. You can do it. I did it for myself. I used to be so insecure. I used to be the most jealous person. I used to have serious worthiness issues, crazy limiting beliefs around money. And now I have the soulmate of my dreams, the little doggy of my dreams. I have the business of my dreams. I have the material things that I never imagined I would. I'm not going to list them for you because I don't care about those things. You guys know I lost my gold bracelet last weekend. We can't be too attached to the material world, right? Or else we'll never be able to transcend out of it. VIP Aaron says, I have to recharge and don't have my laptop here, so tap, tap, tap is all I can do. Well, tap away, VIP Aaron. I appreciate that. Any support I appreciate, and I view it as a nice energetic exchange. So they say that they are the ones, the Arcturian Council says that they are the ones responsible for transmitting energy to us and information to us. They are giving us the energy that we need to transcend ourselves because, right, they're ninth density. So think, third density people are sleeping, watching the news, arguing, living in chaos, suffering, being an average people. Fourth and fifth density people are not doing those things, and they're above average, extraordinary people. Take yourself to the ninth density and imagine what it's like up there. Probably so pure, so beautiful, so easy, so fun and loving, and just like, I imagine it being like on a cloud, you're on a cloud, just like floating around, like just watching and like sending love, just shooting like buckets of love down to the humans on Earth, right? And so they say they're the ones giving us this information, but they urge us to really listen to our hearts and be more independent and to receive more from within ourselves. So how do you become a receiver of information? How do you know this information? People say, how do you know that? And I say, well, I meditate. I work on my spirituality every single day. I honor my energy. I cleared my chakra system after I thought I was going to die in a car accident. I took my energy very seriously because I know that energy is how I win at life. So I'm not really that worried about all the material stuff. I know that if I get my energy right, all of that will come. It will be on its way to me all the time. And so you decide to really go within yourself, do some self-reflection, get into an energy course, hang out with spiritual people, join the manifesting club, whatever it is you want to do, however you want to do it. It's up to you. I am not the boss of your life. You are the boss of your life, right? And they said that they want us to know we're the ones creating our own reality. We know that. All of you listening probably already know that. You're creating your own reality. So the next question I would ask you, and it's funny because I've willy-nilly written in these notes. The next question I would ask you is, do you know what you are creating? Sometimes I get clients that come to me, private clients, and they say things like, well, I don't even know what I want. I just don't want this. And I'm like, well, we've got to figure out what you do want. Because how will you create it if you don't know what it is you want? And then the next step is usually, well, like, I don't want to admit this is what I want because I was raised in this very religious whatever, or my parents told me it was selfish to have this idea, or blah, blah, blah. And most people realistically want love, money, and freedom of time. And to like look good. Because that means you're going to attract the love and all the other things that come with it. And that's okay. So we have to admit that, right? So what do you want, and are you okay with admitting it? You've got to be cool with admitting it. Okay? Da, 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 da. Whatever. What's going on here about gifting? Okay, VIP. Deborah says, my gifting stopped when I lost my app and I can't seem to figure out how to get it back. We have to recharge online, not through the app now. Oh, interesting. Mystical Spirit Mama, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Won't work on my iPad, just my phone. Lala says, how do you navigate people that aren't being truthful to you? I'm referring to school moms, so technically not my friends, but people I have to deal with occasionally. I mean, I guess it would depend on like what they're not being truthful about. Like, do you really care if they're lying to you? That's their own karma. If people are not being truthful with me, I would question like how much I really give attention to it. Like, do I care? Now, if it affected like my child or something, then I would have to probably say like, I would maybe start collecting evidence or something. I don't know, because I'm not in that situation. But I would just ask myself, like, if somebody's lying to me, blatantly lying to me, I don't care. Like, I know how karma works. If you lie to me, somebody's gonna lie to you, and it's gonna be of equal lying. But I'm not gonna get hurt by your lie, but you might get hurt by the other person's. So you gotta decide, like, what energy are you giving it? You guys are so sweet helping each other in the chat. Yeah, I see that, VIP Aaron and VIP Deborah. VIP Aaron, cord cutting scenarios. Yeah, you could cut the cords. It's just like, if you do have to interact with them, cut the lying cord, visualize them as never lying to you, visualize them as super whole and truthful and honest, and see if by doing that you can direct their energy in a sense, not manipulate it, but kind of guide it. And also show up as your most authentic self. If you show up as your most authentic self, you will win every time. Every single time. It does not matter what anyone else around you is doing. I think that's the biggest thing, is like most people don't realize that you don't really have to, you can care about other people without caring about what anyone else around you is doing. I deeply care for my friends and my family. I deeply care for my clients, the people inside the Cosmic Collective. I deeply care for the entire collective, let's be real. I'm very empathetic at heart. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna get wrapped up in their worlds, right? That's the thing, I show up as my authentic self and they try to sabotage me behind my back. Well, then let them. The truth will always come out. The truth will always come out. Always. And you're in divine order, so let it be what it is. Julian, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. That's the best I can give you with the information you're giving me, and I don't want to take it like too deep, blah, blah, because I know that's probably private information. VIP Deborah, I think VIP Aaron is saying go to TikTok.com and you can sign in. It's a very competitive scenario. I'm not going to be a part of it. Yeah, I wouldn't either. Mama Pineapple, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Thelma, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. You got this, Lala. Ignore it. It's mean girl energy. Like, we're not in high school. Like, you don't have to be a part of it. You don't have to play the game. Let them, like, kind of let them just be miserable together. And if that means you're the outcast and you're happy, then you're the outcast and you're happy. You're not an outcast because you hang out with us every single day, almost. So you have friends, right? Juju, to get into higher energy, you work on clearing out your own chakra system, and to get rid of toxic cycles with people, you set boundaries and make new choices. Kelly BD Thrive says, la la, let them. Yep, awesome. Okay, so let's keep going. Now, okay, so I wanna know, do you know what you're creating? Step one. Or are you wandering willy-nilly through life? Step two. Most people are not wandering willy-nilly. If you're listening, you're not, right? You have some intentional choices that you're making, conscious choices. And finally, are you brave enough to share what you are creating? Now, this kind of flows into, like, say you have a desire to be an artist, or I shouldn't even say that because we're all artists. Say you have a desire to start a side hustle, or say you have a desire to share your creativity with your family or something like that. You've got to be brave enough to share that. That's a part of your authenticity. And if you keep holding it close to your chest without sharing it, you're watering yourself down, you're holding yourself back. You're causing your own resistance. That's a tough part. That's a tough thing. And what I've realized too is I work with a lot of people that initially when I start working with them, they're coming to me because there's a part of their life that they want to be better, right? But it's never usually their job. Until we get about halfway through, and then they're like, you know what, I kind of hate my job. And I'm like, yeah, most people do, right? And that's okay. And it cracks me up because most people realize that there is within everybody, because we're all artists, a desire to share our art, whatever that looks like. It could be literal art, painting and pottery and whatever, or writing, or it could be like the art of your mind or whatever. I mean, art can take many forms, even if it's analytical. You could be an artist in the world of finances, and you could find very interesting ways to make the cash flow work for you and this and that. Like my partner, he's a finance artist, right? So there's many ways you can make this work for yourself. But the idea is that you have to share your art. If you don't, you're causing resistance. You're causing resistance to what? Your own abundance. Now we're in trouble, right? Because everybody wants to be more abundant. And abundance means money, first and foremost, if that's what you want. You can say that. It means love. It means joy, happiness, contentment, fulfillment, prosperity, health, abundance of health. So there's many things, right? You've got to be okay with admitting it. Mama Pineapple says, how do I move around a narcissist mom? I am a mom to young children. I'll get to that in a second. Stand in your truth. You can interact on an as-needed basis without them mattering. Yep, VIP Erin Talala. Do you have tips for the chakra thing? Where should I start? Start healing your root chakra first. That's the most important chakra to heal first. And VIP Erin, yep, I have a course called the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course. It's in my bio up here. Click it. Click the link. It's called under Healing Courses. It's called Unleash Your Manifesting Power course. It's going to heal your chakra system, and it's going to turn on your manifesting power. You cannot be a powerful manifester if your energy is jacked up in your chakra system. You can be an okay manifester. So if you want to be average, be average. But if you want to be powerful, if you want to be the best, I do. I'm not in competition with anyone, by the way, besides myself. But I want to be the best manifester because I know I create my reality. So if I suck at manifesting, I suck at creating my best reality. I want to be the best at creating my reality. Thank you, VIP Erin, for that. I appreciate you, and it is fantastic. It is what helps me reset my energy after my dad passed away, after I gave up my old business, and after I got in a car accident where I literally thought I was going to die, all within 3 months. It was a little wild and crazy. Julene, wow, thank you so much, Lindsay. I've been in a real dark place, fighting with family. The whole thing has broken my heart, and you really are hitting home with me. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you're here. That always happens. Somebody new comes in the chat. I say something that they need, so... Q song, I'm looking for a man in finance. I sing that to him all the time. I was like, but what happened to the trust fund? Just kidding. We don't need a trust fund. We're creating our own reality. But I do tease him. I'm like, your parents messed up, man. And he's 6 foot. He's not 6'5", and he has green eyes, beautiful eyes. But yeah, I tease him with that. Hello, welcome to the chat. Akwasi, I think is how you say your name. Welcome back, actually, because you've been here before. Okay. If you guys feel inspired, take action when the inspiration hits. For those of you that are listening to me around the chakra cleansing and you're like, oh, that course sounds nice. By the time the show is over, you're going to forget what I even said. Leave now, click up here, click the link, join the course. I'll give you access, and instantaneously you'll be able to start healing today. And then you can come back to the show and finish the rest of it with me. We have got to take action when inspiration hits, or our higher self starts kind of slowing down the communication, right? And by the way, when the chakra cleanse happens, you connect with your higher self. You stop making decisions for your life because you're being led by your higher self, which, remember, you as a physical being are the tip of the iceberg. You're tiny down here. Your higher self's like way out there, connected to the most intelligent, encouraging, loving, wise, supportive energy you could ever experience in your life. This is how I'm creating my reality. Everybody can do it. I'm not special. Well, I am special because my energy is mine, but you're special too. Every single one of you listening. So you can all do it. Every single person on this earth. It's, do I decide to do this for myself or not? Do I decide to invest maybe, I don't know, 3 months to 7 months in healing myself so I can live the most amazing life? Or do I keep suffering? I mean, the choice is pretty clear for me, but I guess. Mixed Missy, yes, near-death car accident, family death at the same time. Yeah, me too. Yeah, 3 days before mine and my dad's birthday. And it was my dad who passed, so we had the same birthday. So I'm pretty sure he saved my life. But that's a whole story for a different day. I don't plan on talking about today. Bex says, I feel like a huge part of clearing out the root chakra is forgiving the anger you're holding on to. Yep, you got it, Bex. Anger is going to keep you stuck. That's heart chakra energy too, big time. Big time. Sunmaster, welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here on YouTube. Please stay respectful in the comments. Okay, so there's a reason that all of you go through the challenges. I say that that's a story for a different day. I've gone through all of it. All of it. Like crazy toxic relationship at a very young age. Letting go of a business. Spiritual awakening. Kundalini rising. Layoff after layoff after layoff in my dream career. Near-death experience. My dad passing away very quickly. All of it led me to here. All of it. Every single moment. And I'm grateful for every single moment, even though some of them hurt, right? And it's sad, but I'm grateful for it because I know that without those moments, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And without those moments, I wouldn't be sharing this information with you. Yeah, Sun Master, I've gone through all those experiences. And I'm sure there'll be more, right? I mean, the journey never ends. It never ends. That's why it's called a journey. Thoughts on EFT tapping? Powerful. Do it. Do it. If it vibes with you, go for it. Midwest is best. I've been through it all, so I'm trying to figure out how to help others. Use your voice. Turn on your throat chakra. Activate it. VIP Aaron says to JMS, EFT changed my life. Good question. Not sure if I've ever heard talk about it. Yeah, EFT tapping is super powerful. VIP Aaron, some of the spiritual lessons included EFT tapping. Are you doing your spiritual lessons? Did you just out yourself, VIP Aaron? What the heck? I started trying it myself. Did you use a practitioner? Julian, you're welcome. And it's nice to meet you too, Mama Pineapple. Same. All right. So the Arcturian Council wants you to know that they're going to continue to give us information even if we ignore it, because they are part of human collective consciousness. We are part of human collective consciousness. And even more so, the Arcturian Council and us humans, we're part of what's called the galactic collective consciousness. So they still have a desire to help us because they view themselves as part of us, as part of our collective. Isn't that beautiful? My whole body is chills. Isn't that beautiful to know that we have higher density beings that view themselves as part of our collective and they want to help us? I love that. It's just like if you recognize that you're in 4th or 5th density at times and you know people are sleeping, you want to help them, don't you? That's what happens. You recognize we're all part of one source energy, which means we're all made from the same material. We recognize that the biggest law, the greatest law, is called the law of one. What I do to you happens to me, right? And so you start to really move in a compassionate, understanding way. Then you learn energy talk. You know exactly what any single person is going through based on what they tell you, based on the symptoms they have, based on how they appear even, right? And I hate to say that, but it's true. Based on their physical home. If you walked into somebody's home, you could very quickly know their energy. I'm gonna write some really cool, I think, TikTok videos I think are gonna hit for people as like very obvious signs that X chakra is blocked or whatever. And I think it's gonna be like, holy cow, really eye-opening for people. I didn't say they have jurisdiction here, Sun Master, but thank you for that. I didn't say they have jurisdiction. I said they're part of our collective. All right, let's keep going. They go on to say that let's see. They say they kind of view us as like ground crew that's like helping them on Earth. That's how they view us. That's what they say. Channeled through Daniel Scranton and relayed by Brian Scott. Lucy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Sarah Sipes, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. One second, you guys. There's somebody just like totally kind of trolling my comments on YouTube, and it's getting a little bit disrespectful, so I just had to block them. I'm not afraid to block people. This is how I set my boundaries. If you're coming at me weird, if your energy is a little strange coming at me, I'm gonna block you. It just is what it is. Gia Love, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. It's not a warning to anybody. It's just like an FYI. Like, oh, don't be weird. Oh, okay. They go on to say that we wanted challenges as humans on Earth. We wanted challenges because we wanted to see how much power, wisdom, and unconditional love we could summon that would help us get over this kind of final hump and into 5D. It's kind of annoying when you hear that, right? You're like, there's no way I want all these challenges. There's no way. And in fact, you did, because the challenges are opportunities. If you can reframe the idea of a challenge into an opportunity for you to evolve and transcend into a higher frequency equals stronger manifesting power. So you actually do need the challenges. And in fact, people that have very easy lives typically are not nearly as strong as the people that went through all the challenges, right? Because they never faced any of the challenges. Yeah, VIP Aaron, I was like, okay, how many more comments am I going to let this person blast? 1, 2, 3, literally 8 comments, 7 comments before I'm like, okay, I'm blocked. I mean, the comments started off, hi babe. So I already knew, which is why I said be respectful in the comments. And then from there, it just got like ruder and ruder, which is like taking words that I didn't say and putting them in the comments. And it's like, okay, I know what I say. So I didn't say that. Hathor, I think Hathor, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. It's not even, yeah, haters back off, whatever. It's not haters. It's people are argumentative. People want to think they're right. It's ego. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm relaying information to you. Every time I'm on this live, I ask you, use your discernment. See if it resonates with your heart. If it doesn't, you can leave the show. You don't have to stay. Or you can stay and say, huh, that's a new idea I've never thought of before. It doesn't have to be disrespectful. It doesn't have to be argumentative. It can be a normal conversation. 5D, okay, so we're in 3D Earth, right? We're in very physical Earth. 4D is more like the feelings and the emotions. 5D, I think, is really like master manifestor energy. It is like living under the law of one, which is we are all from the same source energy. And if you simply were to just take that as a truth, we are all from the same source energy, then you would treat everybody with kindness and love and compassion. And it's really living from a place of love. Jessica, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Diana, you can find me on YouTube at I am Lindsay with Love. I am Lindsay with Love. And if you find me there, will you subscribe, please? It really helps me out. Thanks, VIP Aaron. Yeah, I was frustrated for a second. That's why I took a pause. I was like, okay. I'm not going to let people ruin my life, and I'm not going to let people dictate my energy. I'm just going to cut that crap off. This is helping me reframe some of the things I'm experiencing, Priestess Potions. Yeah, I speak energy, and I can help you reframe and reprogram your subconscious mind. Tropical and Sidereal Astrology says, facts, Mars is currently in Gemini. People are looking to argue. Mars is in Cancer, no? I think Mars is in Cancer. Anyway, yeah, Mars is retrograde still in Cancer. But whatever. No toxic people allowed. Yeah, it is what it is, you guys. All right, let's keep going. Allow yourselves to set boundaries for life. You know, you don't have to walk through life like letting people stomp all over you. That's not the point of this. Oh, invisible sidereal. Oh, I see. Via star. In the visible sky sidereal, it's in Gemini. Oh, I see. Okay, just sidereal. Got it. Thank you for the clarification. I was like, wait a minute. Mama Jean, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so they say we chose our challenges. This is kind of crazy. Not crazy, but this is like, okay. We chose our challenges and we wanted villains. Wanted villains that were doing such horrific things that it would take a huge amount of love to heal the situation. We wanted them to disempower us to the extent that we need to go within to find our own power. We wanted them to dumb us down. I think about the news and all the TV programming. We wanted them to dumb us down so we could download wisdom that is beyond anything we could imagine with our physical minds. How powerful is that? How powerful is that? When I read that, by the way, once again, this is a channeling from a man named Daniel Scranton, the Arcturian Council, and it's relayed through Brian Scott, Reality Revolution on YouTube. So this is where I got this information from. I'm adding in my own Lindsay flair as I do. It just is what it is. And they say, the part when they said we wanted them to dumb us down was like, oh my gosh. It's almost like we wanted them to make us kind of like not smart, so that way we could tap in, start meditating, and actually connect and get the wisdom that is meant for us. The wisdom from your higher self, God, Source, Universe, Creator. Remember, you are the tip of the iceberg. Your body is teeny, teeny, tiny. Teeny, teeny, tiny. And your energy is like, whoo, out, all around, in the back, down, above. Big energy. Your big energy. So imagine you learn how to use your big energy. It's connected with God, Source, Universe, Creator energy, co-creating your reality. We created our own Hunger Games. Oh gosh. And they said that the villains, now also like you can think about the villains as like maybe, I don't know. I don't have any villains in my life. I don't care. You can try to be a villain in my life. I don't care. You're not going to bring me down, right? But they did say that the villains are playing their part perfectly well. And they ask you, are you playing yours? Are you playing yours? Which is, I don't care about what the villains are trying to do. I'm going to stand firm and strong in my energy, in my highest vibration. And they said that you're in one massive production. This is very obvious. Like, the world is a stage. It's very obvious. And we're part of it because we're here on this earth. And they said that you get to choose to be the hero. You get to choose to be the main character, right? So, super powerful information. I have like one little section left, but we also need to get on the energetic wave, VIPs. So VIPs, I'm going to let you answer the question. If I go for another 5 minutes, will you be cool with that? And we get on the energetic wave starting and manifest together at 9:50 or so in like the next 5 minutes. Are you okay with that? Yes. We might run a little bit over the time. Facts, I do my best to trust. I needed XYZ people to come into my life to remind me of my power. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yes, VIP Aaron, yes. Okay, good. Deborah, VIP Deborah, you must have figured it out. Oh yeah, VIP Deborah, thanks for the rose. You must have figured it out. Okay, so the final kind of conversation they have is around mastering the creation of our reality. And what they're saying is that humans, now this is powerful information, you guys, because you already know you're a master manifester. We learned it the other day reading Julia Cannon's book. She says that you would not be allowed on Earth if you weren't a master manifester. You wouldn't even be allowed here. So you have already won all the other games. You're on the most challenging level, right? So this is what the Arcturian Council says about manifesting. They say, humans are showing a greater ability to stay in the vibration of our choosing for longer stretches of time. What does that mean? Anybody? What does that mean? Humans are showing a greater ability to stay in the vibration of our choosing for longer stretches of time. When we do that, what does that get us? Anybody? Timmy, I think, or Timmy, welcome to the chat. Thanks for being here. VIP Deborah says, no, it just lets me do the rose. Well, that's okay. I love their Arcturian Council. I listen to all of them, but that I can hear. It's not a sick simulation game, honey. Let's change the attitude in the chat. This is a loving place. Let's change the attitude. Anybody? No? So it basically means when you stay in a vibration for long enough, of your choosing, when you stay there long enough, your manifestation comes to you, right? That's all that's required of you to manifest. Stay in the vibration long enough for the energy swirling around you to swirl together in a way that comes into this dense plane. And to help us ascend, yeah, exactly, tropical sidereal astrologer. Yeah, and to help us ascend. Tony says, the longer you stay in the vibration, the more we can manifest our ideal life. There you go, Tony, you got it. I believe people hold themselves responsible for the energy that they put out into the world. They go on to say that you need to learn this skill in order to manifest, and not only to learn how to manifest, but to know, with capital letters, know that you are the one who did it. Because that's when the power starts to kick in. Because you're like, okay, I held this frequency, it got me this. Now all of a sudden you know that if you hold X frequency, you get this. But most people don't believe it. They're impatient because you're programmed to be. Amazon Prime shows that to us. It's proof. Amazon Prime now, you can buy something in the morning and get it the same night in the evening. You're programmed to be impatient. So you're programmed not to hold a frequency. You're programmed to look around with your physical senses and say, it's not here, it's not here. Why isn't it here? And every time you do that, you slow it down. Boom, you built a wall. Stop doing that. Stay out of your physical reality long enough. Hold your vibration and have the trust it's on its way to you. When it comes, now all of a sudden you know the formula. You know exactly how to manifest. Congratulations. Welcome to the club. All right, and if you want to join the Manifesting Club, the doors are open. That's a nice little plug. The doors are open to the Manifesting Club. It's $11 a month. We manifest together on the full moon and the new moon each month. $11, full moon, new moon, cheaper than a cup of coffee at Starbucks. For 2 powerful manifesting sessions live on Zoom, show up for yourself. Join the club today. You can check it out at my link in my bio. I would do it before the show ends so you don't forget. Slow State Hathor says, life's an idea with a twist. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. That's a fun name. I was letting people, Timmy, sorry. I was able to keep my vibration up for weeks at a time when I was working remotely. Yep, it's easier without people around you to bring you down. Shield your energy. Guillermo, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Manifested a job with a presidential campaign in less than 24 hours. Wow, go on, my friend. Amazing, Sunshine. I really resonated with you. Well, thanks for that. Starbucks is icky. Manifesting is better. I love that slogan, Bex. For a cup of coffee at Starbucks, which is icky, you could be manifesting. Manifesting's better. Oh, too funny. Thanks, Bex. That was a good laugh. Okay, so the next question is, can you hold a vibration rather than give? This is what they ask. Can you hold your vibration rather than give your attention to every little thing that tries to grab it throughout the day? Think about how many times you're in the middle of something, perhaps in flow state, and an email comes through, and because you have that little annoying notification box on your Outlook, you see the email and you stop your flow state, your creative state, to answer and look at the email that you don't ever even respond to anyway. How many times does it happen? Be honest with yourself. You don't have to out yourself in the comments, just be honest with yourself. Zing, 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 shiny objects. Focus, right? Focus. But once again, most of us are programmed for shiny object syndrome. It's natural. So allow it to be that you're programmed for it, now that you're aware that you're programmed for impatience and to be kind of all over the place from an intention perspective, you can start to change it. Now, the worst thing comes is if you know you're programmed and you don't do anything to change it. Now you're self-sabotaging. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're smarter than that. So in other words, once again, can you tune out your physical environment long enough? Which, by the way, this environment what you're living in right now is an old manifestation. So can you tune out your old manifestation long enough for the new manifestation to arrive? Can you? Play a game with yourself. How many days can I hold the frequency? Sometimes when I'm manifesting something I really want, I find myself constantly checking if I got that thing. So I started crocheting as a creative outlet, number 1, and to get my mind off of it. And 2, if I still find that I'm checking for that thing that I want, that I'm manifesting, I instantly am aware, I shut everything down, and I say, Lindsay, give your manifestation room to breathe. That's what I tell myself. Give it room to breathe. You know, it's like a helicopter parent, a smothering parent, that they're hanging all over you all the time, and you're like, oh, Mom, like, I didn't have that, but you know, some kids did, or maybe you are one. You gotta give it room to breathe. Are you smothering your manifestation? And if you're smothering it, aren't you not putting out the flame? Are we onto something here? Lots of perspective shifts, right? And finally, a 2 to make it true, because Julia Cannon told us this in her book. A 2 to make it true is that we have all been masters at least one time on Earth or somewhere else in the galaxy at manifesting, master manifestors. We've all been one at least once. So now just remember how you did it. All right. Yeah, Tropical Sidereal Astrologer says, I say this when I order food delivery, like, wow, I manifested this and everyone would work to bring me the food. Yep. I use a pizza delivery example in my manifestation journal book, or my manifestation journal that's on Amazon if you want to grab it. It's on my website, Lindsay with Love. But I say, you call the pizza place. You send your desire out to the universe. You tell them what you want on your pizza. You tell them your address. And then you hang out at home playing games with your family, drinking a glass of wine, I don't know, watching TV, and you wait very patiently for your pizza to come. And most people are not sitting there like, oh geez, I wonder if they know my address. Oh geez, what color car are they going to bring it in? What's the pizza person delivery guy going to look like? I wonder if they're making it right now. You don't think about any of that. You're just waiting, right? And then when the pizza guy or girl or whoever comes to the door, ding dong, you walk to the door, you open it, and you say, oh my gosh, thank you, universe, for my manifestation pizza person for my pizza. But that in-between where you're hanging out on the sofa waiting for your pizza, that's the in-between of your manifestation. And most people don't realize that in-between is very important, where you have to stay patient and expecting your desire to come to you, aka expecting the pizza guy to know your address and come to your house and deliver your pizza. Timmy is talking about how she meditated, saying, I'm living out my most divine possibilities in this lifetime. Saying the word divine instantly raises your energetic vibration. Yes, it does. Thank you for the follow, Timmy. Am I saying your name right, Timmy? I hope so. Timmy, I'm not sure. Bex says my ADD always follows the shiny. Oh, look, a squirrel. Yes, Bex. Yes, but you know that. So the next step is, I know this, and I'm not going to let this control my life. The labels will control your life if you let them. The labels will control your life if you let them. If you let them. I also say out loud, I'm grateful for a full-time job, even for a couple of months. Yep, gratitude is the key. Gratitude will help you win at life too. Shoot, phone, bye. VIP Aaron, what? What? Did VIP Aaron have to go? Bye, VIP Aaron. Have a great day. I hope they wash their hands before they made the pizza. I don't even think about that. I'm sure they do. Have a great weekend. You woke up to an ice skating rink. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys, that's the end of the show for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the follow button up here. I go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like to manifest with me and get on the energetic wave, we're going to switch over to VIP Live now, which is subscriber only. So click the button up here and subscribe if that's what you're interested in doing with me. Oh boy, it's actually Timmy. Timmy short for I still don't know. I don't know the Greek tragedy. Jeez Louise. All right. Have a great day, you guys. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys all back here tomorrow. Hey, by the way, before you go, all of the February horoscopes will be posted either by tonight or tomorrow afternoon. Give me a second. I'm still editing some, but they'll all be posted by tonight or tomorrow. All of the channeled messages for all the zodiac signs are already posted, so go check them out. Watch for your sun, moon, and rising. The horoscopes are best for your rising sign. They'll be the most accurate. I would love for you to drop a comment, give me a like, anything. A follow is good. Timmy, I think you can subscribe to become a VIP by clicking my name up here and just clicking subscribe. It's a TikTok subscription for $4.99 a month. And I'd love to see some of you guys inside of the Cosmic Collective. We hang out every single day together on Discord and in the spiritual community. And Manifesting Club doors are open, and if you want to learn your astrology and learn your energetic superpowers, I write multiple astrology reports, so you might want to check those out. Get into the healing courses, whatever it is, learn your energy and turn it on. That is the goal, okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to switch over to VIP only. Have a great weekend, the rest of you, and YouTubers, have a great weekend as well. And I'll see you guys on Monday.